everyone, and welcome to a quite emotional final episode of Yosemite Valley. Today we are doing the final touches of this project, and that means we are basically going to bring in some more mods. We are going to bring in some of your favorite community things you guys did for me, including some cool billboards and stuff. And we are doing some last little bits and pieces I will show you in the real-time part in about 8 minutes, or like 8 minutes into this video. We are going to jump into a flyover, which effectively will be the last time before all the final stuff that I have prepared for you. Like, there will be a lot around Yosemite. It's not going to be gone, but the series itself, like as an ongoing regular series, is about to end. Now, I will keep some stuff open for the future, so depending on which DLCs Frontier is going to bring out, we might jump back into this project. Some things, you know, we fixed now with the mods available, but there are some things that still would need some actual, you know, changes from Frontier side. You will see that once we are in the real-time part. There's some stuff I did in the background, you know, without making it a speed build. So be excited for that. It's gonna be really interesting to see. And then I will keep some more secrets for the final tour. There will be a cinematic video, there will be a tour, and there will be something more different, you know, I have prepared. So you will still get that Yosemite quality content for you guys that you all crave for. But let me take this opportunity now, and you know, while you see me doing some, you know, signage here and there. By the way, this is done by Agnieszka, a wonderful sign here from Yosemite Valley Zoo. She won way back in the beginnings of this project. She won the contest with the logo of the series, which is always the intro. And now this is something that, you know, we are using as a sign as well. I did some final touches here and there, but there will be some more stuff, and it will also take some more time until the final tour is coming out. But again, let me tell you, I'm really thankful for all the support that you guys gave me in this series, and it had some ups and downs, but I have to admit that this series was always meant to be a replacement, so to say, for Isla Napali, which was kind of a reboot of the channel. And you could actually say, if Isla Napali was the reboot of the channel, this was definitely the breakthrough of the channel. I still don't know why you guys love it so much, but it's actually, I'm just absolutely thankful and grateful for all the ongoing support, everything that you guys did. Was really helpful all the time, and also made me go on. And 100 episodes is quite a lot, and there are some episodes that, you know, do not really fit into this series actually, because I made something different. So let's say the Advent Calendar or the Planet of the Apes, these things are not in the playlist anymore, but somehow obviously they are connected to Yosemite. So it's, you know, there was even more than 100 episodes, but the official series is containing 100 episodes, and so many things that you guys brought in. Let's not forget about Haribo, Aston, who also gave this wonderful tree lock cabin for the Christmas tree. Was that kind of shop we had back then. Haribo, obviously, who did a huge part of the other side of the river before we went into the African area. He kind of gave the modern ape house, which still is, you know, a bit of a controversy, but yeah, I'm happy with how it turned out. And I'm just very happy about it. Now, really, this whole series did only work because you guys kept supporting it, kept bringing in some ideas, and all of these updates we had in the meantime of Planet Zoo, most of them were really helpful in terms of what we did. You can see I'm doing a little bit of a change here in the aquatic house, which is kind of cool. And I'm just really looking forward to what is going on in the future with Planet Zoo, but I'm just thankful that we were able to finish a whole series this time. Like, once and for all, this is entirely finished. There's not really that much space left, and in the final tour and in the final release of this project, there will no spot be open. I'm gonna tell you, it's all gone. But yeah, I know I repeat myself, but I'm really thankful that so many people kept watching it. So just to give you an idea how popular this series has been, and it just kind of blows me away. The first episode of Yosemite Valley is way into the 100,000 views by now, which is crazy. The whole playlist has over 2 million views. That is 2 million views, and I think something around 1.5 million unique views. That is just beyond crazy. Some YouTube channels never see these numbers in general, you know, and it's yeah, it's really hard to talk about because it just is unreal if you think about it. So there has been so many comments, so many things. I don't even know how many comments, but the whole playlist, and I put that on Twitter, has has over a couple of days of playtime, which is insane. If you remember that so many people actually watched each and every episode. I think the overall view to end ratio is something around 7%, which sounds less, but it's actually not that less, to be honest. It's actually quite a lot. Many people do skip through videos, which is totally normal. And 7% of an average of 20 minutes, I guess, is still okay. You know, in YouTube terms, that's pretty much okay. I wish it was higher, but we are talking about the average, and you have to consider all the people jumping out after a couple of seconds also, you know, tie into this. So obviously you have a lot of people that watch like 2 to 3 to 4 minutes, and then you have a couple of people who watch the full episode, and then you have a lot of people who just skip. And you know, it's not a weighted average. So if you would take a weighted average, I'm guessing it would be way higher of a watch time, but this is just how it is. So yeah, quite a lot of stuff going on here. Quite a lot of contributions I've seen. I've used all of these billboards that you guys have provided for the little Yosemite challenge, where 2 people won actually the wonderful DLC code for the latest DLC. So yeah, really cool. You can see that I put all the signs down, and I use these things to the best way possible. We made a little bit like something for flyers here, so you can grab some flyers out of these education boards, just as a little, you know, detail here. And yeah, just in general, it's really coming together nicely, and I really believe that this series will always stay as one of the best things of the channel. And I really hope that in a couple of years, maybe you are going to listen to that in a year or two, maybe when we do already have some really cool updates. Maybe we had some you know, some episodes going back to Yosemite, who knows. But at this point, I'm just really thankful wrapping it up, not because I don't like it anymore, just because I'm really thankful that we were able to finish this project, and also having the chance to still play it, because the performance is still somewhat okay-ish. So not gonna lie, that was very important for me, and that it still works. But yeah, you can see I'm wrapping up by putting down some, you know, signs and stuff here, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed the last time lapse of this project, at least for the normal series. And in a couple of seconds we'll see each other in the flyover, and I'm going to show you what I've done with the stuff that you've already seen potentially on the thumbnail. So I'm going to see you in a couple of seconds. Now enjoy the last couple of seconds of the time lapse, and we see each other after the cut. Alright, there we go. Welcome back to Yosemite Valley Zoo in the real-time part. You can see we are actually having the game on play. As you can see, there's a mechanic running around, there are some more running around, and the performance, as I said, is somewhat decent. We are running at around 22, 23 FPS right now, and this being zoomed out all the way, having everything rendered, is pretty dope, to be honest. So I'm really happy, but let's go down in here so you can see what I've actually done. So this is our penguin habitat, and I changed some of the penguins quite dramatically. We do still have the king penguin, but we also have an African penguin now in here with them. I'm actually not sure if they would share habitats, but I just wanted to have those little little guys, because we did this sign over here of the African penguin ones, and this is where I put it. You can see this is actually this was the, I think this is going to be, this was meant to be the rockhopper one, and this is the African one. You know, kind of similar. I would actually need to change this thing over here. This was meant to be America, and then this is kind of South America, so potentially I'm going to change that into Africa. Shouldn't be too much of a big deal, since it's just like a little sign anyways. But yeah, I actually needed to get rid of some of the penguins simply because they couldn't dive anymore. Simply there was too many in here, and as you know, in the game, the requirement of deep water is raising with every single individual you're going to put back into the habitat. Is going to change this, and that's the reason why I changed. But obviously, I also improved the water by using the new color options, so it's looking a lot better now with this clear water. You can see that the whole habitat works pretty well, pretty fine. So this is something I changed, and if we fly over, wait, where is it? This is the lion area. So here we go. I put some of the education boards down, and I'm not sure which of those were. There's also one video. I think this is the video. Is that the video? No, this is kind of cool thing about what does it take to be a zookeeper. I love that one. This is really, really cool. And then we have this one over here with the education, how big cats kind of are shaped and so on. I really think this adds a lot to the project. Really, really cool stuff. Yeah, we have these signs over here. You can see the big cat house, Yosemite Valley big cat house. I love that one. Look at all these little arrows to show where the animals are from. I'm really happy that, you know, you took the work and made it actually completely realistic. These signs are absolutely dope. I'm not going to show them all because there are so good ones to discover once we are doing the tour. I'm just going to show you, for example, that one over here. This one is really cool as well. This is the Elephant Cave, Yosemite Valley Zoo. You can see this is with our friend the elephant. And I'm going to fly over here real quick to show you what I've done else, because there is some cool stuff. Also here you can see the bridge from the aquatic house. I think it looks really cool when you go to this corner. You can really tell this now is connected nicely with this aquatic house sign. I'm really a big fan of that one. Unfortunately, we don't have the animals in yet. Maybe some mods could help at some point. But if we go in, I did some things over here with an aquarium. You can see I put some screens in, some education boards. So just to give this a bit more of a nice feeling. You can see there's also like fish education. And if we just fly through here real quick and take that exit, you can see that I also put like a huge aquatic house sign to this side of things. And then if we go further, there is even more exciting stuff, and that is we finally have someone living in this habitat, and these are now actually Fennec foxes. How cool is that? Look at these little fellows. This mod has been released recently, and oh gosh, I forgot who that was. Let me just quickly, while we are recording, I'm going to quickly check who did make that mod, because I forgot. But I will include the links as always in the description, so you will be able to actually see who that was. So first of all, the African species was done by Nick again, and that is the African penguin species. Let me just quickly check who made the Fennec. I'm a stupid person. Can I search for that? Fennec. There you go. New mod Fennec. This is from Bubbly Wombs, and Bubbly Wombs did a fantastic job. Let me just quickly check if oh, there's an update available of it. What's the update doing? I'm not sure what the update does, but I haven't downloaded the update though. Thank you to Leaf Productions for making this mod into a species for me, including the icons and Zopedia. So this is a kind of a double work from oh God, who's gosh, I don't even see that over here. Leaf Productions and the creator Bubbly Wombs. This is who made, or these are the people who made that one. Really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. And then another Nick mod is also in here, and that's the river otter. We showed that already in our other game, the other playlist in the Bob's Farm. But oh my God, look at them! They're so cute. They are so dang cute, and they're so small. They're like so freaking small. But it's kind of cool because they still use the same enrichment items and stuff. Yeah, your food is here, but that's fine. They fit in very well. I'm not really sure if they used the baby rigs or stuff for them, because these are adults already. So that's kind of cool. And if you heard some Windows sounds, my USB is kind of broken and it connects my hard drive all the time. It's a bit of a weird thing, but anyhow. So that's this for over here. And one last thing to show is, and we're going to fly over here. Where's our river? This is the river. And oh wait, I think I Are they already in? I think I haven't put them in yet, but I will. I will put the American river otter in here as well. And I heard there's a beaver mod in the making. So if there's also a beaver mod, we will definitely put the beaver also in its dedicated habitat. As you know, we did a beaver habitat once. We do have our friends here, the seals. Oh my god, it's also good. And the last habitat we have to keep an eye on is obviously the camel habitat. And oh boy, we finally have dromedaries. Also, Nick made this mod, as well as the alpaca, and they live now together in this habitat. I think this is a cool idea to have those two in. They are kind of the same family, so that makes a lot of sense to have them in here. So we have the camels and alpacas in one. I just find them too cute to not have in a zoo. So here are they. Really cool stuff, and I really do hope that you guys enjoyed today's showcase. And as you can see, the performance is somewhat decent. I will admit that it's a little bit choppy, but as soon as you go down into like a viewer's perspective, it doesn't really make that big of a difference. So it's actually fine, and we can definitely do a nice tour with that. I will actually try to make sure that I override my computer as much as possible so that the performance is as good as it can be, but it definitely is enjoyable. So that's really good. And yeah, I hope you guys are as excited as I am for the final tour and stuff. Until then, I really hope you enjoyed today's episode. I really enjoyed this entire series. I really hope you enjoyed Yosemite Valley as an idea. And yeah, now let me know in the comments down below what was your favorite area, episode, habitat, whatever of this series. Is there anything you're missing? When did you jump into this series? Did you just recently find out, or have you been from the beginning here? Yeah, just let me know what's your favorite moment of this entire series. And again, big thank you to all of you. It was a pleasure. This series was really a big part of my channel and my life for the last 1.5 years. I'm happy it comes to an end because it's, as you can see, completely filled, and I've got a new project already right around the corner. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to comment down below your best moment. I'm really curious for that one. Thank you guys again so much for all the ongoing support. If you do and still like this content, you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so for being a part of this entire great community and for more stuff like that. But until then, stay safe, the most important thing, and I talk to you in the next one. Goodbye.